Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live, and well, I hope your Christmas day was a wonderful one. The weather fairly quiet besides a little bit of snow, a few tenths of an inch here and there, dusting elsewhere. Right now it's 11 degrees out at Hector International. 3 below is what it feels like, and those winds are out of the north, keeping us cool and quite dry. Now, if a storm system moves its way through this dry air mass, we wouldn't have a lot of snow. With temperatures this cold, we don't have a lot of moisture in the air. It is 7 in Thief River Falls. You are the coldest. You can double 7 and get 14 in Gwinner right now, and it's 14 as well in Detroit Lakes with Wadena, the warm spot at 18. Here's a look at the satellite. Just a few flurries out to the west, a few flakes out to the east, and hit and miss flurries of snow elsewhere. Here's a look at our storm system that we've been monitoring. It's now making progress into the southwestern United States. It still has to leap over the Rocky Mountains, and most models are agreeing on the track of the storm system going right through the Central Plains and up toward the Great Lakes. When storm systems do that, they grab and bring with them plenty of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. The circulation grabs that hot, humid air, throws it up over the top of this very cold air mass in place, and north of the track of the storm is where we typically find the heavier snow tracks. We could even see some heavy rain as it works its way into Iowa and southern Minnesota. For tonight, very quiet out there. Get out and enjoy if you want to take a walk this evening on your Christmas night. Overnight, though, we'll start to see some organization of this storm, mainly out in the western Dakotas, and we could have a few light flurries of snow in our western counties to get you going on your Wednesday. It's going to be chilly out there. Here's the coldest and driest of the air mass out in northern Minnesota. But as we go through the mid half of the day, we're going to see increasing clouds and temperatures rising, and the snow getting more organized out to the west. So if you are traveling out west, they will be getting the snow first. There could be a few inches on the ground, 1 to maybe 4 as we go through the midday hours. Then in the evening, this storm system starts to progress towards us. This is just kind of a first wave, if you will, and as it makes its way in, we'll start to have some accumulation on the ground here in the valley by your Wednesday night. We won't have a lot of wind. Temperatures, they will be warmer, and that warmer air can hold more moisture, and that's where things get problematic as we go through our Wednesday night into Thursday. By Thursday morning, you see the low pressure center moving up through Omaha into southern Minnesota. Here's where things are a little windier, so even on Thursday morning, it won't be as windy, but still some bands of moderate snow. Here's the heavy stuff, and as the core of the storm continues north and east, we'll get heavy bands of snow along with very gusty winds at times from Thursday afternoon through the nighttime hours into Friday morning. This is when we'll see some pretty rapidly accumulating snow. It will blow, it will drift. Travel could be dangerous, if not impossible. And as we go into Friday morning, the snow potential lessens. The wind decreases a bit, but it will still be gusty and quite nasty across the region into your mid-Friday. Snowfall potential, this will still change as we get more details on the storm as it works its way over the Rockies. But a solid 3 to 5 inches possible in our northernmost counties. Could be a fairly sharp cutoff above that. 5 to 10 inches plus in the central Red River Valley, the James River Valley, and out into the northern reaches of Lakes Country. But from the South Dakota border into the southern Lakes Country, we could see some 8 to 15 plus totals out there. Winter storm warning. Keep in mind, as the storm progresses, some areas may get upgraded to a blizzard warning if those conditions look more likely to take place. But for now, your morning starts out tomorrow at 7, rising up into the 20s. Snow chances increase in the afternoon, and we'll start to see accumulation by evening. Hometown temperatures, teens up north, low to mid-20s down to the south, with snow spreading throughout the entire region by late in the day. Valley City shot here of some frosty trees, and Brett uploaded that photo. Things will look a lot different, though, as we head through Thursday and into Friday morning, when conditions will be at their worst. Improving late Friday as far as snow goes, but boy, it gets cold. With this much snow, I've lowered our Saturday morning temperature 15 to 25 below here in the valley. That's a brutal weekend start temperature. Another cold wave making its way in to begin the new year.
I see that. Only 1 degree on our first day of the year.
Yes.
Does that mean the rest of the year is just going to be 1 degree
If we could count them up one at a time, then it'd get better.
Yes, thank you, Hutch. And if you need to announce a closing in wake of tomorrow's storm, visit our webpage, valleynewslive.com. Under the weather page, on the right-hand side, click the gold button to submit your closings request. Having trouble with your account? Click Request Closings Login for help.